What's good, everybody? Welcome to the K-pop findings. I'm Jeff, and today we're just checking out another J-pop song from Generations from Exile Tribe, and it's gonna be Shounen. The song came out about a week ago, so it's dope. Looking forward to it. Finally get to review and kind of analyze one within like a relative span that it actually came out, not like 4 months later. Gonna be dope. I like this music video. I feel like there's a very different aspect, very different vibe from the other music videos I've been checking out, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, we're gonna break this music video down and song into 3 parts: music video aesthetic, the dance, though it's very slight, and the song and vocals. I'm also gonna give you guys some recommendations. These songs are all gonna be in Japanese, but they're gonna be from K-pop groups. And as always, all the songs I talk about today are gonna be in the description box below for your convenience, so you can click them easy and click them fast. Speaking of clicking, don't forget to grace the subscribe button with a click so you can stay up to date and see what other J-pop stuff I do. Alright, sounds good. Let's do this. Grab something to drink, take a seat, and let's see what we find. Alright, so music video aesthetic. For the most part, I really do like this music video. I feel like it's really heartfelt and it shows kind of like a struggle to improvement. You have the members kind of just walking in. They're pretty casually dressed, but at the same time, they're still pretty clean, pretty crisp. And they're visiting this school. And it seems like this was their old school based on like how they kind of react, how their facial expressions are, and just generally how they walk and just look at everything. They have this really reminiscent nostalgia feel to them. And then you see some other kids who are actually really kids, and they're kind of just interacting, playing, doing all sorts of stuff. But these are like kind of aspirations. Like one's dancing and one's skateboarding. Like these are all hobbies that you can strive to be better at. And it's just a fun overall vibe, but they do struggle. Oh wait. No, one of them's doing homework. That's not fun. Just basic kid stuff. Basic kid stuff. That's a better way to explain it. But there is one scene. It's probably not supposed to be funny, but one of the members is watching a little kid crump. And I don't know. It just looks like his face is like, "What the f are you doing?" Because he's looking into the mirror and he's like, "This." He's judging that kid. Low key, he's judging him. But I was like, "This is hilarious." I laughed literally really hard. But yeah, for the most part, music video is pretty crisp, pretty nice. It's an alive set. Oh, and the thing I noticed. It definitely exists in other music videos, but it stood out a lot to me was that in the music video, you have the member, and then the background is really blurry, or blurry enough. So you might not notice it because it's definitely a technical camera and photographer kind of thing, but you really focus on the member. The background is blurred out, so there's more focus. Just everything about the member is more highlighted. So it's a cool little touch that I liked. And when they wanted the background to exist, it existed. But even then, because I know in the beginning, there's one of the members playing the piano. The piano and him are being capitalized, but not the background. So I feel like there was a lot of detail and focus to attention in this music video too. Towards the end, the members kind of help the kids in whatever way that they happen to be, whatever situation it is. It's really inspiring. There's like, between the kids' facial expressions and the members that just smile really well, it's really heartfelt, really touching. It's a good music video, well produced, attention to detail is nice. So the song and music, in the beginning, you see one of the members playing the piano. Now I'm not like an expert or even decent piano player, but from what I know, those look like accurate playings. Because it looks like it's corresponding correctly. So I appreciate that instead of just random crap, which is dope. It's a small detail. And then throughout the majority of the song, you have that piano running. You got like this little sparkling sound, and I appreciate those two. I think the running of both keeps a kind of consistency, and it's just a nice way to keep everything together. As always, Generations, the Rampage, everybody always has good vocals in Exile Tribe, so I don't even gotta go there. They definitely put the passion in this one though, because a big thing that's common, and I definitely mentioned this before, is that J-pop has an intensity throughout the song without being overly aggressive, and they definitely show it in this one. It's through the voices, through the vocals, everything just meshes really well together. There are the highs and lows in the song, definitely the more held out notes, and just everything overall is pretty vocally focused. We know this even more, specifically because the background is blurred at certain moments, and there's very little dance to it. So we know that it's the members, they're singing, and just them in general being focused. Even the formations, which I'll talk about in a few seconds, are like focused vocally at some points. The song does build up throughout though, the chorus has some higher moments, and then like the more dramatic, heavy hitting notes and sounds are towards the end, which is dope. Again, overall, dope song. I like consistency. I like the accurate piano playing, which is always a nice touch. Alright, so the dance. The dance, despite it being like no more than 20 seconds, 20, 30 seconds, I don't even know if it's reaching 30 seconds. It's really, really small, but there's a lot of things that Exile Tribe's groups did in other music videos that they repeat in a really good way. This is the formation that they take. So, previously in other music videos, they'll have the main members in front or in the back, while the two vocals are either on the sides or on a higher level. So you really, really focus on who's the dancers and who's the vocals. And this song is already vocally heavy, so they'll zoom in on the vocalists. In this scene, there's two of them, so they'll zoom in on the vocalists. Like, bro, this is the vocals, this is the song. Like, that's the focus. So I appreciate that formation. I like it a lot. You see all the members and you see what they want to focus on. The formation doesn't really change too much, but it's totally fine. It works well still. For the main dancers, for the most part, most of their moves are kind of wavy, but faster than you would think. They were faster for a song that I didn't expect them to be. They have this random isolation movement, tutting. For the most part, it's pretty wavy, big arm movements as general. They don't really travel, meaning they don't really move from one place to another too drastically. They're pretty standard in the section that they're in. Like the middle section, vocals on the sides, so big arm movements. Overall, it pieces well, but it's faster than I thought it would be, which was surprising. A little more intense than I thought. For a ballad song, it was a little more intense. Alright, recommendations. I'm going to alter the crap out of this song, because it is really hard to talk about and post without almost butchering it. So we're going to do our best. And honestly, worst case scenario, there might just be like a blob here. First song is going to be Shinee's 1000 Years Always By Your Side. A little bit of a long title, but a really good song. And it definitely capitalizes on that consistent J-pop energy that builds, and doesn't really fall. The music video is super, super touching, really sad, and if you carefully watch it, it plot twists super hard. It's like, it breaks you just, it really does break you. But nonetheless, it's a good song, definitely has that passion, definitely has the vocal capitalization that we want. The storyline is a little thicker, so you do focus on vocals and storyline, but there's no dance at all. Shinee is a really good dance group, so a little surprising, but I guess if the focus was vocals, focus is vocals. There's no dance like I just said. The outfits are pretty cool. They stay to kind of a similar theme throughout. The main focus is like these really sophisticated, almost steampunk style clothes they have, so that's cool. Again, it's the plot twist that really gets you. Vocals are good, vocals are solid. This song is definitely higher pitched than Shounen. It's also definitely got a softer tone. It's weird. You really gotta hear it out to understand. It might not be, it's still a soft tone. We're gonna stay with the soft tone. There's a soft rap section that has a little bit of speed to it towards the ending. So definitely different style, different type, but there definitely are similarities with Shounen. Last song is gonna be Gfriend's Memoria. I talked about this song before, but I'm glad that I'm able to recommend it to you guys in some capacity. This song definitely has a more abstract meaning, and you're gonna have to dig around to see if you understand it or if it's just random. Do you think there's meaning? Overall though, it's sung by a female group, definitely gonna be higher pitched and just a different overall feel. Still has that continuous energy, and that's just really inspiring and passionate. It definitely does take time to build up though. They do start a little slower and gradually build up, but there's still consistent kind of energy to them. Towards the end, the song is definitely at its highest peak, definitely more energy, and it just works well. The overall music video, abstract, soft colors, does match Shounen, just a slightly different style because it is a female group, but because it's in the J-pop realm, shares more similarities than a K-pop song would. So that's it for Generations from Exile Tribe's Shounen. Let me know what you guys thought about the song. Did you like it? It's definitely a change from their recent songs. So let me know what you thought from this style. It's definitely going back to their older style, which is what I observed. So yeah, let me know what you thought, opinions, and if you got any other suggestions for other songs, let me know. I got some other suggestions piled up, so make sure you check out for those. Again, don't worry, I didn't forget any of you. Like I said before, all songs I talked about today are in the description box below for your convenience, and you know what to do. Click the subscribe button, stay up to date. Alright guys, until next time, I'll catch you.
I'm feeling good 이 날을 기다려왔어 처음 만난 그 순간처럼 다시 만난